up, YouTube? Team Hitakiri here, and I'm gonna be doing another video. It's so soon since my last one, but um, yeah, I put together a deck today while at work on my free time. I was just like thinking of something interesting, something that'd be kind of cool, and I just like wrote the list down on a piece of paper and then came home and like put it together just to see what it would look like. So I have not played a single game with this yet because I just made this today. It's a Rabito deck. It's a Dino Rabbit variant with like a twist. So yeah, let's go through it real quick. It's 42 cards, just because there's 2 cards in here that allow it to be that. So let me go and get the monsters out. Let's start off double rescue Rabito. It's like my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card in a long time. I love Rabbit. There's another reason I wanted to play this because I miss using Rescue Rabbit. I miss playing a deck that has this, that isn't Evil Swarms, like fully Evil Swarms. You know, I don't like Ophion.deck, but I do still like Lagi and Dolka, so I still want to play something with those in it. The vanillas for this deck, I've got the Sabersauruses, of course. Definitely want to have my Ravaging Beast, so I can make some Laugias and Dolkas. Now, the other vanilla set, actually, instead of Cabazools, is Heliotrope. I only want to play... I just want to see how these go, because he's got good attack points. And I think it'll be pretty interesting to have the option of making Ophion and Bahamut. Just because, you know... It's not, the deck doesn't really always really want to go for that, but it's just a really cool option against a lot of decks. I could make that, you know, so. And this isn't really geared towards fighting anything in specific. It's just something that I think would be really fun and well-rounded to just, like, dick around with, so. I think the Heliotropes are a good choice for the vanilla spot, other than Cabazools. Because we still have Guaiba in the deck, and there's still Lances and stuff in here, so he can still go through quite often. Guaiba's still strong anyways, and a general consensus of a lot of, you know, lower tier decks and stuff, so he's got good attack points. Him and a Lance are really strong, and Guaiba's a boss. This one's going to play just one card D. I don't see the necessity for 2. You don't really need this card all the time, and when you draw it later in the game, it's for freaking rubbish. You never need that. You just want to get it in the first turn, that's it. And then that, it's like pretty bad, you know. It's not that big of a deal. But it's cool. I think it'll be pretty cool at 1. Just pick it up like, oh, a card, you know. You got the Toro Guides. Of course. She's too good. She's my other favorite card. Toro Guide. Yeah. And the other 2 monsters is 2 Effect Veilers. It's like a normal monster count. It's like 16 or 17. So 2 Veilers. Nice. Then the spells. Got a lot of spells, actually, to be completely honest. This is all spells, man. It's a good amount. It's like a half spell, half trap when it comes out. So we got some power cards, of course. Got Reborn, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, and Pot of Avarice. I'm not going to do the Macrocosmos for this one. That'll be in the side deck. I want it to be just a deck that you could not have to worry about removing a bunch of stuff all the time, because it's not that big of a deal for a lot of stuff. So 2 Mystical Space. 3 wouldn't really be that big of a deal. I mean, I haven't played with it, so I don't really know. So I don't even know if Pot of Avarice is useful, but 2 Mystical Space seemed like a good number. 2 Forbidden Lance. I don't want to play 3 in this one because I'm going to do 2 Forbidden Dress. It's a good card. It has some good purpose. 600 isn't as dramatic as 8 when you're trying to protect your guys. And I think it's just a really cool card. It's well-rounded, and it helps Exceeds as well, which is really good. Lagia with this is nice, and Ophion's pretty good with that. And then just cuz, double Gold Sark in this deck, buddy. Yeah. Some old-school Dino Rabbit plays where you Tour Guide Levier, Gold Sark a Rabbit, and be like, what? That's such a powerful first turn. I remember doing that all the time to people. But it's going to be a really cool card because... there's so many like really cool one-of cards or cards that are 2s of, and you can always search out like a Lance or Avarice. Like you just get the power cards and stuff. This will help a lot. And because with card D, I'll have a lot of access to cards, which is nice. Now, traps, a good amount of traps. We've got the Straße zum Sternlicht, Starlight Road. Of course, the Ernste Warnung, Feuerliches Urteil, Judgment. One Torrential. I don't want to play two in this deck. It's like whatever card, you know. Two-Dimensional Prison. Always a wonderful card. Double Mirror Force. Another one. It's like my favorite trap ever. It's really good. It's a really cool card. The double Bottomless Trap Hole. It's a nice card too. Especially against like mid-tier decks, man. It's brutal. Two Fiendish Chain. Always nice. And then the last two cards, the kicker, no one's going to expect. Safe Zone. Why do I play Safe Zone in this, you ask? Well, first off, Safe Zone's an interesting card because it has a double purpose of being able to protect your guys, as well as if they MST face down, it pops one of their monsters. So that's really cool. And then there's so many exceeds I can throw this on that'd be annoying as shit. Like Lagia and Dolka, prime examples. Ophion. Another reason for the dresses, like they protect the exceeds. I want to protect the exceeds without having to use Lance. Like I want Lance to be specific for Glaiba, or like a vanilla attacking over a big guy when I don't have any other option, you know. So it'd be really cool to be able to protect guys, especially the exceeds. So the save zones are really cool. I don't think 3 would be necessary at all because it would be pretty crappy to have a bunch of them. But I think 2 is a safe number, and especially with 2 gold sarks, I can search it if I need to. Card D can draw it. So I think the deck would be really consistent with how it draws and the hand presence and everything. Let's do the extra inside. I built an extra inside as well, just because. Extra deck, you got a Stardust Dragon. It's nice, nice, nice. We've also got 2 Ophions. I figured I would do 2 just because Avarice is in there. So it gives me the chance to make one the second time if I didn't want to put an Ophion back from the grave or something. Or if I don't know. But I just feel like it's like Lagia and Dolka, dude. You just play 2 of them just because. And I had space, so 2 Lagias, 1 Bahamut, just because I had space, and then also the offshoot chance, like you Rabbit and you bring out the Heliotropes and you have the other one in your hand. I think this would be a pretty good card. It's like too good of an option to just pass up. 2 Dolkas, always nice. Little baby Dolka and daddy Dolka. Papal Operative, this is a good card. Maestro's a good card. Acid Golem's just a beater. You got Leviathan's a beater. Levier. Tempo. And then Zen names. Now, the side deck. It's got a quite good amount of monsters I can cycle through. Got Gores. 1 Cyber Dragon, just in case. You never know. 2 Pachycephalos. It's always a really handy card with Dino Rabbit. Plus, it plays Safe Zone, so I could always Safe Zone this guy, and people can just want to, you know, not be happy for the rest of the game, you know? This is really funny, because I have beaters, man. Like, beaters with lances, I can just not worry about special summoning. Grand Mole. He's always cute. And then, 2 Snowmans. Because it's another good card. It's a floater level 3, which is cool. And I figured I don't need Banisher for this one, really. But who knows? It could be useful. I gotta play with this. There's 1 Mystical Space for the 3rd one. And it's gonna slide into macro if need be. So there's 3 Macro Cosmos right there. And then 2 Compulse. It's a nice card sometimes. And then 2 Dust Tornadoes. Sometimes you want to get through back rows, especially with a deck like this, man, where you have to have like field presence. You can only summon 1 creature at a time, so it's just like being able to do that's pretty good. So that's the deck. It's really interesting. I want to play with it, see how it goes. Might build it on YGO Pro or something, see what it does. But yeah, that's the deck. Thanks for watching. Feel free, of course, you know, to keep watching my videos, comment on videos, subscribe, ask questions, etc. Thumbs up, you know. And thanks, guys. Take care.